If they never hated me before, you gon' hate me now. See, K-Rino, y'all tuned in again. Another episode of the Underground Dialogue Podcast where the name speaks for itself, man. And as y'all might be able to tell right now, we are blessed to be in the presence of greatness, man. When you talking about greatness, you talking about royalty, you talking about legendary status. It's just too many adjectives that we can use to describe this brother that's in here with us today. And I'm blessed to be able to say I got 30-piece with him, man. We go back 30 years easily, man. And he's one of the greatest to ever do it in my eyes. And I know a lot of people feel the same way. So, without further ado,
the freestyle king,
the freestyle god.
Freestyle God.
E.S.G is in the thing,
Man, I feel good, man. You feel me? I love those words because KU always been real. But I'm only 30 years old.
No, my bad.
Because it's a Friday. I'm 30 on Friday, I'm 40 on Saturdays. Sundays, I'm 45.
Gotcha.
Because, age ain't never what they put it on.
Come on.
And in our culture and race, they judge rap artists by age so much. But the people who didn't give a damn, the Nas's, the Jay-Z, the Q's, you feel me? They continue to strive. But you look at the rock groups, they be 60 and 70 touring.
Right.
Look at Frankie Beverly Mays. They ain't got off tour. They've been on tour since I was a little boy.
Why we do that though in rap though? Why we do that in rap? That's the only genre we do that in.
Cause niggas just be hating.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Niggas just be hating. And the earlier artists believe the voodoo.
Yeah. Right.
You feel me?
Right.
When you get gray hair, you got to disappear.
Right.
Bitch, nah, nigga, this wisdom.
Right.
Nigga, I murder you on the mic like I would murder you when I was 21.
Look, you ever seen a young dude get older, get size on him, and try to fight his dad?
all the time.
When he decide, he think I think I can buck up to my daddy now. It's the same thing in this rap game because we done seen a lot of things that they have not seen. So the stuff that a lot of them are doing is new. So you coming at me with something that you think is new, and we put that down 10, 15 years ago, what you just picked up.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's crazy. Because we were talking about that before you got here, just talking about how the older artists, the oldest still the coldest. You know what I'm saying? So the names you mentioned and all that, this a mind thing. It ain't got nothing to do with how old you are and how your knees feel. It got to how your mind feels. So that's wisdom, man. That's wisdom. What you been up to, E?
Man, I'm recovering right now, bro. You feel me? The first, it was June 23rd when I found out I had colon cancer.
Right.
So I had 2 surgeries, stayed in the hospital for 3 months. Was on a liquid diet for almost 2 months. So I lost 100 pounds. You feel me? And when I would look at myself in the mirror, man, I cried a lot of days. But I'm such a soldier. I was like, I wasn't crying, thinking like I'm not gonna win the fight, because I'm gonna win the fight. The fight is almost over. They got most of it out then. It was just that, man, why me? But like they say, God gives us the toughest battles to his toughest soldiers. Right. And man, I was dropping the album at the time. I didn't get to promote that. I had some personal issues. So it was like this, Kate. I balled for 20, 21 years straight. Non-stop. You feel me? Mansions, jewelry, display, whatever you think candy paint. We used to drink 8 a day. I ain't drank pints a day. Like Scrooge and Mowood. But I drank 8 a day. That was $175 every day. Right. You feel me? Like Like my son, you know, I was like a stay-home dad rapper. I go do my shows, come back home. You feel what I'm saying? So when I had problems with the labels, the industry kind of looked at me as, you know, a lot of the labels that I had problems with that was independent. Come to find out, you know, the A&Rs and different people were telling me, they were like, man, don't sign him, don't sign them S.U.C. nigga. You feel me? They sip, drink, they gangsters, da 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 da. That's what you talk about what the youngsters do. Like we wouldn't put the guns on pictures and all the money on pictures. Cause shit, we really gonna use that pistol. You feel what I'm saying? Or we really gonna score with that money. So our mindset was totally different. You feel what I'm saying? And we didn't have the kind of, budgets and the shit that they get nowadays. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, it'd be so funny to me that people will be like, man, that boy balling. That's like, you ain't grind for none of that. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like the label just a white guy somewhere or whoever. Like, here's $500,000. So you on the gram, I've been trapping all my life. I've been da. So that's kind of the shit I look at. Then when you was giving me my flowers, I'm trying to transfer my flowers into property, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I had a couple houses before, I flipped a couple houses, but when I added up what I spent in my career, I done spent $2.5 million on just bills. You feel me? And, you know, being independent artists, we be getting overlooked so motherfucking much. Like Double XL rated me top 40 underrated artists of all time. But you feel me? I just feel like beating this cancer, getting rid of a lot of the dead weight. You feel me? We the umbrella. He hog life. I'm still S.U.C. You feel me? Screw you, cancer. Screwed up comedy. I'm doing comedy. I'm doing movies. Like, you can't stop that wave when it's built for you. You feel me? And like, it might be family members or different people that try to, you know, say shit or do shit to stop the wave. A lot of artists do. They be sitting there looking like, God damn, this nigga back again. You feel me? I ain't think Southside still holding gonna bust him in the ass like that. They weren't ready for that. Fresh. Giving you the history, the culture. You feel what I'm saying? I'm sitting there. I ain't thinking I'm gonna get an email from Drake. You feel me? So when they send a song, I'm thinking there's Drake on the song and Lil Wayne on the song. Come on. You feel what I'm saying? That's a blessing from the hip hop gods. That's what I call it. When you stay down and stay true, the hip hop gods will bless you.
Man, but you've been doing it so long, man. Your feet so rooted in the ground, bro. You like that old oak tree that just dependable. We can rely on E.S.G for good material for 3 decades, bro. So at the end of the day, when them people like that reach out to you, these are people we see on TV all the time. So we kind of view them like, okay, well, they out there, they untouchable. But they know who you are. They listen to your music because, with all due respect, you came before them. So that was somebody that they looked at like, so if they get that opportunity, they gonna come back. They gonna circle back and get it love.
I look at it like this: if you doing anything with Texas involved, and you call music involved with music alone, you gotta come up there. You know, because let's be honest, your group, you and a couple more of your comrades, this young man here, y'all made the sound and the culture of Texas, not just Houston, but Texas.
Man, I feel you. But niggas be overlooking me. See, I'm from the boot. You feel what I'm saying? See, when we came to Screw House, Swish House was all one squad with one agenda. That's how they was able to go and be so successful. Screw House, shit, niggas weren't friends. Niggas became friends after we started rapping.
Boy, trying to get in their spot.
Boy, trying to get in their spot. You feel me? Like, I remember niggas usually like, Shit, my partner was some young, rich killers.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right.
So they ain't have no respect for nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Only thing they respected was me and Screw.
Right.
You feel me? So I used to be, once men, the camaraderie started, they were like, man, you better be over there. Man, bro, please don't go over there talking about, man, I'ma come down. Because they was used to, you know, like Michael Johnson, I be dumping at your door, shooting Peter Road food, pay my dues. They was ready for it. We was used to that kind of music. Right. You feel what I'm saying? And everybody was from different hoods. You feel me? We from the boot, but we Southside.
Mm-hmm.
They from Third Ward. They from Baytown. They from Galveston. He from Yellowstone. He from the Dead End. You feel me? So me and the Dead End people, we was already cool. Right. But at Screwhouse, it wasn't the camaraderie. Yeah. Until people start seeing the talent. You feel what I'm saying? Right. If you start rapping with a nigga, feeling it, nigga jamming. You feel me?
So music just brought everybody together.
Exactly.
And Screw too. See, that to me, when I was listening, I'm like, man, that just showed how great Screw was. Cause he just was a unifier, man. You know. Man,
amazing, bro. Yeah. He don't like people. The people who love Screw are so. Some of them are so young. Yeah. They don't understand how hard he was on the tables, behind the back. Right. We used to DJ battle against each other. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Cause I used to DJ as a kid growing up. Right. All through high school. Man, Screw was a monster. Blended.
Yeah, like crazy. Turning one song to a whole nother song.
Man, that boy used to come with them old school songs, just jamming. You know what I'm saying? So, and the first person I ever seen over there was Ronnie Spencer. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. Then I think it was like LD, Grace. You feel me? Then like Big Mo, Partner Boys was there. But see, my partner told me the other day he was getting Screw was making them tapes in 88, 89. Wow, Jesus.
Wow. I believe it.
I was a youngster in Louisiana in high school. So when I come, I'm thinking it's brand new. Yeah. You feel me? And they used to always play the same. We ride around bang. My partner Big E, RP. We always riding around bang. I say, man, I want to go to that nigga house. Yeah, right. You know, because I would hear the like if you a D-boy or just a G, you got money, you can pay to make your tape. Right. But you may not be a real rapper. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's what like all the hold up, man, that come from niggas falling off the floor. Gotcha. You feel me? So you might hear OG nigga, red on the paint. Man, I got drank. Yeah. I done pulled a lot from the bank, smoking on the, man, that's the stank. Yeah. I fuck what you think. Yeah. You feel me? So, you know, I'm sitting there with vocabulary like, man, take me to that motherfucker. Right. You know what I'm saying? And when I first came, a couple of the homeboys, different ones, they used to be like, man, say, now, bro. It's like he hawking the freestyle. Because you would normally stop when you fall out. Yeah.
And you wouldn't fall out.
If you don't fall out, you ain't gonna stop.
Screw was great, genuine character. Yeah. Big Mo, man, was so lovable.
I used to always think Mo and y'all could be both comedians.
Oh yeah, Mo was funny as hell. When he got real big, he had a partner. I ain't gonna say his name because somebody might think of him, but everybody knows his partner. His partner used to be the one like do this stuff for him. Like so, we'll be at the show. So he like, it's time to shoot, bitch. You know, just kind of shit. More was like, you're tired shoot. When it was time to check out the hotel to go to the next city, he's not opening his door to 6 p.m. Maybe 5. Yeah. So everybody else done checked out at 12. Right. And you gotta sit there and wait for more.
How the hotel let them get away with that? They'd have been them folks have been like
they been charged the same way they charged them for 2 seats on the plane.
Oh, they just hit them.
They charged them for double day.
Yeah. You feel me? You get this other room out.
Yeah, and Mo was hard, man. He first thing he gonna say, hey, y'all drank what? You drank a 4. Shit. Then I drank 8 this morning. I'm finna drink 8 now. Then me and Screw finna go get a seat. You know, that's just how
drink competition.
his mama though, his mama was funny to him.
His mama's funny as hell.
She funny to him. I still rock with her and holler at her.
Yeah.
Say if you pull up with some girls,
Yeah.
she be like, who them bitches is?
Man.
Tell them mama, let that hoes to get out.
And they heard her say it, huh?
Yeah, she said it loud when they go here. Yeah. That's how Mama Mo was, you know, she
Real.
was carrying. Fat Pat was the lingo.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that's where they came from. Yeah.
You know, I don't know, but that's he stressed it to the fullest.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You know.
I knew something about, you know, see, I went to school with Pat and School. They were just a little bit under me. But I took one class I took with Pat. I think we took home ec. And he was
Class
clown, straight class clown, doing the thing there. You know, and at that time, I'm, you know, doing my thing. I'm battle rapping. I used to be like, man, what you do this holding court up in here? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he had that personality, you know, with him.
Mm-hmm.
That was Pat, man, straight.
But when I first moved today, I'm right there, dead end. So I was like, right.
Yeah.
So we at the park. This is when I first met him.
Yeah.
Everybody keep calling people like, man, y'all gotta see this nigga from Louisiana with the glasses on.
Yeah.
This nigga Reggae.
Right.
So it's fired up out there. They playing the music, the instrument. So Pat come. You know, Pat looking like, man, what the fuck is this nigga?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So he, you know, right then, you know, he was just like, gee, let me get in on this.
Yeah.
So we had a camaraderie right then. You feel what I'm saying? We went to Screw House separate times, but we had like 3-4 floors at Screw House. We went to the studio together, and we did 2 songs, but they was on the reels, right?
Yeah.
You remember the reels?
Oh yeah. That's why I looked in the space there. That's old school right there.
And
2-inch tape.
2-inch tape.
Yeah.
And the engineer would say, you doing 16 bars, then do the hook.
Yeah.
So I do the 16 bars. I remember one of the songs. It was a Tupac sample. From the MC Breeze song.
Future in your front.
Yeah. Which one?
MC Breeze.
Yeah, Pac went on that one. Pac was on another song.
Pop was on that Gotta Get Yours, Gotta Get Mine.
Yeah.
You might be talking about Ain't No Future in the Front.
No, it was
another.
It was Pac sample. You gotta get your.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah. I got G's, some whatever he said, but that was not that one. It was, but whatever it was a Pac sample.
Yeah.
And I do a 16.
Yeah.
Do the hook. Then he would come on. He'll do a 32. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I remember Steve. You remember Steve?
Big Steve?
No, Steve Caldwell. Perry on Records. That's who.
I know that name.
But that's who put out Ocean of Funk.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So he was like, man, we had like $800.
Oh,
back.
yeah.
So Pat was like, man, fuck that shit. Bam. Went and just mastered this craft privately.
Yeah.
He used to go to Screw House.
Yeah.
But he didn't let you hear. He didn't let you hear that shit that he was working on.
Yeah.
That's why so many of us, when he came out with that album, like, man, this nigga went hard.
That boy had this in his back pocket.
In his back pocket.
Yeah.
You feel me? You didn't hear none of that. He called me and say, man, I got a song for you. I said, why you peeping me?
Yeah.
Everybody knows that I'm a G. And at the time, my partners, you know, ain't had one done against Pat.
Right.
He was just like, who out on the song? He's like, man, I don't know, I'm probably with Key. And I was like, man, call me when you want to do a song, me and you. You feel me? And I didn't go do it. You feel me? That was a little step.
They got a YouTube on there.
I should have did it.
I just watched it the other day.
I probably should have did the song. You feel me?
Right.
Like it's certain things, you know, like Shaquille Stewart. You ever heard of Shaquille Stewart? He was the big time A&R for Def Jam. A girl one time, she knew my family. So she's like, this guy named Shaquille Stewart wants you to send him some music. And at this time, me and Slim got shit out. You feel me? I'm balling. You feel me? So I'm like, send him some music. What'd he do? She's like, well, he in Atlanta, he in New York, you know. And I'm like, man, probably getting me. We was doing $50,000. $50,000, getting $8 a CD. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, I lollygagged and didn't do it.
Yeah.
Man, like about a year later, Shaquille stood.
Boom.
And Young Jesus new album. I say, man.
See, that's a lesson to a lot of young artists, man. Do everything.
And after that, he and Rick Ross album.
Man.
And so many people album. I say,
yeah, you gotta spit on, man. I used to have that mentality too, like you be selective, man, on certain things, but you learn later on, you don't know what's gonna pop off.
But I'm glad I ain't signed with Diddy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the contract's a different story. But just to get on some of them songs, I mean, I've had a conversation with so many people like, man, I was supposed to be on such and such. I was supposed to, and it's so like, man, like, shh.
Yeah, for real.
If that first mind take, just get on and just see what happens.
It's a big H-Town song, a big song. I was out of town doing a show, and they called me like, hey man, we got the whole city over here. I was like, man, I'm out of town. Can y'all save me a spot?
Yeah.
Nah, we gotta turn you in tomorrow.
Man.
That motherfucker came out. I was like,
man. But you know what's so cold though, bro? You still done been on so many monsters, man. It's like, and that be the thing. You got what you did already. You did it. But a soldier always think about the ones he didn't get to. I want all of it. So that's just that dog mentality. You know what I'm saying? But you got so many killers, man. Like we were talking about before, you got it like. Man, and the stuff that you just featured on, not to mention your own hits, bro. So, I mean, that got to be a good, because I've seen you perform big in times, man. Right. And you got what I call, you could just stick the mic out, on your song, you know what I'm saying? And that made me want to segue into the next thing, because when I saw y'all at the rodeo, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, let me tell you something. Yeah. Now, I ain't saying this because you here. But all the people that was on the rodeo show, I was like, yeah, that's H-Town. But when I saw you on there, you was the one that I was like, I'm glad I'm on there. Because it's like, we know the guys that with platinum gold that's known all, but I was like, E.S.G deserved to be on that stage in front of them 7,000 because
Somebody gonna get stuck. They come to slam time. Some of us be doing research. You got the slams out here. You have to worship the slam. This is story. Y'all heard what y'all be called?
Because I look at you like me, like one of us. Yeah. Like you said with Southwest, we came from the mud, just getting it how we get it. So what was that like, man, when you step there and you see 70,000 people? Is that the biggest crowd you ever rapped in front of?
Yeah. I did like 30,000.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's Super Bowl, bro. Yeah.
I did like 20,000, but I ain't never did 70 something.
Man,
I love it. I was gonna say I loved it when you came out and then you cussed too. Where everybody was trying.
I gotta go back and look at it again.
So look, I'm at the crib and I'm seeing everybody on TV. You feel me?
Yeah.
We all performing at the rodeo.
Right.
You feel me? So I ain't say nothing, but in my mind I was like, yeah, there I go.
Yeah.
He left out again. Right. So every DJ, everywhere I go, why you ain't on the rodeo? Why you ain't? So like. It was like a week before. Yeah. And Bun called me. You feel me?
Come on.
And he said, hey, we got rehearsal Wednesday. Can you be there? Yeah. We went there. Say, when we went through the show, the people from BET say, oh my God, you're amazing.
Man.
You feel me? And it was just that one song.
Yeah.
But when they Bun up said sing your song, I said about 5 songs.
Right.
You feel me? Because I'm thinking, I don't know how it's
I got a set.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He like, no. He like, no, G.
Yeah.
You got to do one song. I say, what?
Yeah.
I said, man, I'm gonna do Southside Still, swinging my hand on freestyle.
Yeah.
He like, no.
Everybody
Everybody really doing
time
it.
was tight. Yeah.
So when I got to the rehearsal, in the back of my mind, I say, nah, flip, then I get up here and do 5 songs. You feel me? But it was really that way. It was pow, pow.
Yeah,
pow,
tight.
Pow. You know what I'm saying?
So you did Swing and Bang on me, boy. But was the crowd like?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they went bananas. The slabs came out when I performed.
Yeah, he was on his
I
lip.
saw that.
Yeah, and then the slabs came
I
through
seen
the
it, but I couldn't see. See, I'm a crowd dude, man.
Yeah.
I like when an artist is performing and the whole crowd is singing their song. I love that, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just know that they was on.
See, me personally, I don't like the arena sound.
It's just too open.
Well,
it sounds like, you know how when you go record and they put a delay on you?
I got you.
You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I like a little more intimate.
Tight,
You feel me? Give me 1,000 people,
I feel you.
500, 2,000, 3,000.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But of course, that's where you want to get to in
Yeah.
the arena. You feel me? Because it's just crazy how artists from Atlanta, New York, different places can come out, say a 5,000 record and get big deals.
Yeah.
You feel me? And we out here so millions.
Yeah.
And now, you know. So the independent route it is for us, but with the independent route, we don't get the sponsorships that the majors get. People don't be understanding. Like these certain artists, they got an itinerary.
Yeah.
When they get to Kentucky, when they get to Florida, when they get here,
It's laid out.
it's laid out for them.
Yeah.
They work it so easy.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know, the work we have to do.
Bro, man, you look, I told them cats back and I said, bro, you suddenly see me on the intersection nailing up my own posters on the telephone pole, you know what I'm saying? Putting up my own stuff in the record store. It's just a different time, a different route we had to take, but we just did what we had to do. We didn't cry about it, we embraced it, and because if we ain't do it, it wasn't gonna get done.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I look at that too as, even though you might not have wanted to do it like that, because I ain't want to do it like that, but what it did too, it taught us the game.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You know, when I first started, I loved doing it like that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because the independent game we hit was
Dang.
you feel me? Like you feel me? They don't give a damn if Rick Ross finna perform. When E.S.G and Screw, Biggie, when they voted for the best performer, they voted me and Screw over Biggie.
Look,
You feel me? So
your
the
people is your
independent
people.
game, but that's why we built our fan base from the grassroots.
Yeah.
That's why artists who get 50,000 fans real fast on the internet, right?
Yeah.
Because he got a little one-hit wonder song.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, he never shook those fans' hands. He didn't perform at the graduation. You know, he never freestyled personally for him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know, he never did the shit
They
that we
couldn't,
did.
they can't touch him. They can't, he too far.
Too
they
far.
can't get to him. Yeah.
So the love they have for us is like a cup. Like, you better not say shit.
Right.
Talk. Say something about me on my Instagram you want to.
Dude, boy, you said something. Because it's a family, man. See, it ain't nothing like a fan. They've been in love with E.S.G for all these years. Then they meet E.S.G and he, get a picture, man. Yeah, I signed. Man, that take it to a whole nother level.
You know how big that is? Because so many people that you think is cool, and then you finally meet them, and it's totally the opposite.
Oh, ass niggas.
But with E,
Man.
one of the things that's just growing up around you, you can love E for so many different reasons. My favorite is Dirty 30. Hold on, man. And then when you got out, and you was, how it go? I can't tell, smelling like, I came out, sat you down, smelling like a pound of sprouted up gators.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
you killed that, bro.
That really happened.
Yeah.
Man, I remember. You know, I really had some scarred up gators. I went to jail clean and a motherfucker. You feel me? They were some sausage too.
Yeah.
You feel me? My dumb ass. You feel me? But it was all good, man.
But like I say, it's just that people grow up with your music, bro. And the beautiful thing is, like I say all the time, new generations of fans still come on. You know what I'm saying? They daddies were listening, they big brothers were listening. So now you gotta hope, because I say this all the time, E, the people that's our age now, they ain't at the shows like that. They got families. They got so who at these shows? It's the youngsters coming. They still coming to see. You know what I'm saying?
See, because S.U.C in general, a lot of us, you know, we could sit out. You know, we just so street like. When the people would come and want to do interviews about drink and shit, they call me. I'm like, nigga, I ain't even talking to them about no motherfucking drink.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
And then a lot of the younger artists started talking to the media, and they started blowing up. You know, like Comedian, shout out Comedian, I got a platinum plaque with him. He the first one on Twitter. You feel me? So I used to be looking at it and seeing what it was. Facebook came out. I'm like, man, I ain't going on motherfucking Facebook. Cause I was just, you know, it was that just how I felt. You feel me at the time? Man, when Instagram came out, I started seeing the power behind it.
Yeah.
I started using it as a tool. You feel me? And that's how we got so many of those fans. Because they can see us now. You feel what I'm saying? You know, they know where the show at. They go in there out, man, my mama used to love you. Man, my uncle, my daddy, You feel me? So I'm just blessed, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
And his Instagram is a fool. Sometimes you get on there, you gonna crack up. I go over there just not even for the music that much. This views 39 cents. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Since I've been sick, I ain't really been. You feel me? Like when you got it's a feeling. You feel me? When I get up and talk shit on that, I feel like that.
Right. Okay.
With the way the industry is right now, with shit going through, with trying to make sure these records are in the right places. You feel me? Dealing with big ass hospital bills and all this kind of shit. My mindset is like on some gangster rapper type shit.
Right.
So my hunger, especially with this right here, is a hoe.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like going to the gym with somebody that's gonna really push you.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
Introduce you to him.
matter of fact, I'm gonna let him introduce. I'm introduce.
There you go.
When we first met, right? We had West End, a bar on West Time, and he just walked up, say, nigga, I want you to jump on this song for me. I'm like,
straight like that.
So we start working together. God tell me who to work with.
Right.
You feel me? Like you got some people that are trying to tell you who to work with. They can't tell you. It's a feeling. Music is spiritual.
Right.
That's why people who freestyle, you feel it.
Yeah. Y'all different, bro.
You feel me?
I said all the time.
Ain't nothing wrong with writing.
Notice I said y'all.
When you freestyle, it's spiritual, right?
Yeah.
So I ain't know, when he used to be playing this song and shit, I ain't know he had freestyle all of them.
Yeah.
But like I told you, everybody else that was around me and different people just started, man, I don't like that. Man. Like, why? Nobody can have a reason. So he went on the road, wasn't egotistical, you know how some artists, the first time they get on the road,
they think they made it. Yeah.
And they want everything. They want all
I need 10 racks tonight.
You feel me?
Up
front. And Kate, you know how you may have other artists with you, and I perform by myself a lot.
Right.
And he just took it on himself.
Yeah.
Grabbed the mic. What's up in this bit?
Yeah. Right.
So I seen that hunger in it. You feel what I'm saying? And I ain't have to groom him or nothing.
Right,
You feel me?
right.
But he just smart,
Yeah.
real smart. Pay attention. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Up early.
Right.
You know, about his business. Da 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 da. You feel me?
Yeah.
He like the, you know, the devil on this side and the good one on this side.
Yeah.
He's a good one, but don't make it mad.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
feel what I'm saying?
yeah.
So,
Well, tell him your name, man.
let me
Make
go
him
mad.
mad.
Man.
Let him know who
Name
you
is
are,
Sam the
man.
How.
Cause you getting the stamp, you getting the stamp out this world, man. Straight up, the stamp you get is bigger than the paper.
Yeah, I'm just listening, man. I'm just listening. You know what I'm saying? We was working on something, man. We got some shit called cultivated. You know what I'm saying? And
What's your name? Tell me your name. You know?
Baby Sam.
Okay.
You know,
Baby Sam,
don't
yeah.
know. The streets know. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And you know, rap really brought me up out of that street mentality of thinking because,
Right.
you know, you think that way. It's just, you know, everything gonna end up street.
Life imitate art.
You know, so, you know what I'm saying? It's just a walk, you feel me?
Right.
So, it's just a different thing. I don't know, you know, exactly what.
Well, I'm gonna say this to you, man. When a freestyle god say that you are a freestyle god,
Yeah.
see, look,
Big
them
step.
kind of certifications don't come just get flung out like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting next to, man, this is a man who I've always just been amazed at his freestyle ability, man. I've seen him do it too many times.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
without me even having to hear you, for him to say that about you, bro, I believe it. I ain't gotta be like, man, you show E? Are you really, man? No, he not. If he said it, then it's what it is. So, you know.
We still can give you some.
I mean, it's a feeling. You know? It's a feeling.
I'm mad y'all don't play me.
K-Rino.
Yeah, go ahead, girl.
It's more so just when I hear a beat,
Yeah.
I know. Like you can play me 20 beats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We might get to beat number 10, beat number 15.
Right.
I'ma know when the beat because it's gonna be a feeling. But
Yeah.
as soon as I get the feeling, in about 30 seconds, I'm gonna have the hook for that beat. And we gonna be done with that song in about 20 minutes.
Well, that's a special gift.
Yeah.
That's a special gift. I said, man, I'm a writer, bro. I got to sit down
Yeah.
and look in the sky and okay. You know, so when I see people that freestyle and some people like E and others, they have the ability to freestyle in a way that sound like it's rote, but it's
Right.
not.
Right.
That's a gift, bro.
We were just talking about
Everybody
that. We were
can't do
talking
that.
about
No, we talking about the frauds who
Yeah.
say
Nah.
this
Okay.
was a freestyle.
Yeah.
But dude, you wrote that.
He
I ain't
said-
crazy. You wrote that.
He said Jay-Z.
I
He
give
said
you an
Jay-Z.
example. Look, from the beginning to the end, right? But we in Atlanta. That's like right before he found out he got cancer. We started the Southside Still Holding tour.
Yeah,
started the
hard.
tour. So we was in Atlanta, and so the dude wanted to do a song with E. So E telling him like, man, you know, you might want to get the verse from Baby Sam, you know, but I can see the dude looking like, you know what I'm saying, but I'm not arrogant, you feel me?
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. He like, nah. So, it's on camera. It's on my page. If anybody want to see it, go to my Instagram. It's on there. But, see, the beat was just on. You know what I'm saying? And, like I say, it's just, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. You know what I'm saying?
I can explain it.
Yeah, go ahead.
That nigga said the verse so hard. That nigga like, shit, I want a pen. You feel what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
his freestyle, like he got all the cadence. See,
Yeah.
when we used to first be around each other, like he rapping just from his heart, right?
Right.
So I used to try to tell him different ways to say stuff that's artistic where the other rapper is gonna pay attention.
Gotcha.
Like what you saying, like all the fans gonna love that.
Right.
I say, but if you say it in double time and then da da da,
Yeah.
and you make 4-5 words
Yeah,
rhyme,
come on.
then the rappers
Gonna be like,
start
listen,
paying attention more.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So like the other day, man, we was at the studio. Man, boy did one of the hardest freestyles. And the dude whose studio was like, man, he freestyling that. It was just, he was doing a feature for him.
Right.
He said, how you just keep it running like this? You feel me? So, you know, it's just like riding a bike with it.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? We got DJ South Park in there. He one of the livest blending.
Yeah.
And he do videos, mixtape.
Right.
He hard as hell, man. You feel me? Mobile, Alabama. He Southside dead until he died right now.
Right.
You feel me? I think he created G manager on the slick. He Baby Sam. Baby Sam got two DJs.
Shout out to DJ Holly Grove.
Holly Grove. But
Yeah,
man,
shout out to
we've been
Holly
doing
Grove.
just right before I got sick though. We been doing shows in Denver, Atlanta. We
Right.
moving around everywhere.
Right.
Independent. You
Right,
feel me?
right.
Just doing what we got to do to, and I was, be amazed and shocked how many people love us.
Bro, man, how that feel, man? All these years, the phone still ringing like that, bro. People still, I need to book you, I need to get you on the feature, I need that, man. What's that feeling like to the young artists who they ain't got to that point yet? And how would you say for a young artist to reach that point where 30 years later, you still, hello, yeah, okay, what's up? You know what I'm
I've
saying?
been in the game 15 years. See, nobody got this no more.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like when I got sick, I ain't on social media or nothing. See, it's cool, it's live. But what started happening to the S.U.C. and a lot of Houston independent artists was the promoters been knowing that number for 15, 20 years. So when Future come and do a walkthrough, they give him 50 bands. And they called us. They want to give us 1,000 or 1,500 for a walkthrough because they feel like they know us.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Nah, you're right.
Now, if you look at the artist who has managers, you can filter that.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So I tried to change. I changed my protocol.
Right.
This umbrella. You feel me? We got. I don't even want to do features no more unless it's because you might do a feature with somebody. Yeah, they might pay you $2,000 or something.
Right.
But don't do nothing with the song or don't promote it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Gotcha.
Or pop up with a video that look like.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm
It'll
saying?
be a reflection on you too.
Yeah. So while I'm breathing the cake, this is my goal. Not just me. Me and my dog. I'm finna go catch. People don't think anything is possible.
Yeah, no
When you hear this, these songs, these albums. I used to be in the studio with Wayne and them all the time.
Yeah.
My mom used to be like, why that boy got on 2 watches?
Yeah.
We
Right.
really, me and Jules was cool.
Right.
And I used to tell Wayne, you the hardest rapper
Yeah.
under 6 feet.
Right.
Like he hard as fuck.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I went to a studio, I didn't know he was there the day before.
Yeah.
So I had to do a feature. So I said, turn the beat on. It was an easy beat. So I just felt it spiritually. 30 minutes, song wrapped up. Engineer said, man, it took you 30 minutes. He said, Wayne was here yesterday, man, it took him 6 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said, so what that made me the best rapper alive?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I'm on a quest.
Yeah.
Me and my dog. We don't need nobody, no motherfucking body else.
Yeah.
Maybe a badass R&B singer or something makes some extra bread, but
Yeah.
we finna go catch up with some of these niggas.
Yeah. Man.
Somebody came to me, 2 people, bloggers, came to me and said, hey, a lot of us been talking, and you are who we vote to be the next Pimp C for the South.
Wow, that's
You
heavy.
feel me?
Wow.
You feel me? And
Yeah.
Pimp called me a month before he died. We had a long late night conversation. You feel me? I never revealed what he said,
Right.
but
Right.
like that was the first rap group I met.
Gotcha.
And left here when I went to college. They were like, man, you want to meet U.S.G? They had a big old school long white limo. I got in there. Pimp had a Bun had a House of Rigid.
Yeah.
Pimp had a little 380 sitting there. I thought, so you want to be a rapper, nigga?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, huh? I'm like, yeah. He said, well, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
After that, we got super close.
Right.
You feel me? I remember when Big Pimpin',
Yeah.
Pimp like, I don't want to do that shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? And people don't be understanding why Pimp used to be mad.
Right.
Like G's and them paid Bun, like, say for example, they might have paid Bun $10,000 for a verse.
Right.
they did a song for Ludacris for a good price. When Pimp get out, then him and they asked, hey, we need a verse. Now they want to charge 55,000.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
You feel me? All that rap shit go out the window.
Right.
Like T.I. tried to sign me. The only reason T.I. was able to beat Flip in that battle, because
Talk about it.
he had the third from
Right.
close,
Right.
third of it,
Right.
and he was my partner.
Right.
You feel me? They was really trying to sign me.
Right.
So they wanted to put me out independent. I was like, no, I want to come out on Atlantic. So Jason Jeter was like, man, see, we'll make more money with you independent. I'm like, well, I ain't gonna sign. So I was like, Tip, you still gonna do the song? Yeah, give me 25 bands. What?
Right.
Nah,
Right.
that's all this is. You kick it with family. I ain't feel me. I'm an independent nigga.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I ain't giving no motherfucking 25 bands.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that just showed me. You feel me? I look you know who broke my heart? DJ Khaled.
Hmm.
I'm such a Khaled fan.
Yeah.
You feel me? My partner, OG gang, he brought Rick Ross here. When Rick Ross had Every Damn Hustle. Send it out for Rick Ross. Doing Big Smoke, everything, whatever you need. They invited us to Miami. We go to Miami. They say, come to the party. We get to the party. None of them answering the phone.
Mm.
You gotta pay $250 to get in. They're like, this ain't the love we show. No, well, I was smoking. We gotta go find out. I don't know.
Yeah.
We get in there, the lady tell us, hey, you have a $1,500 bar. I mean, you have to spend $1,500 to sit here. I say, what? $1,500? Bill, make time. I'm gonna spend $200 on some drink.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bitch, I'm not buying this a bottle of Ciroc, $600.
Yeah.
Man, this shit costs $7
and stuff.
You feel me? And so we went out to holler at Khaled. Man, the Khaled showing the nigga. I was like, that shit. Like, damn. That shit broke my heart.
Yeah.
It just showed me.
Right.
I don't ain't break my motherfucking heart. It just
No,
showed me.
yeah, I know exactly.
You feel me?
Yeah. See, but that's why we was talking about, like, when somebody meets you. See, like, exactly, you move different, others move different. So just they would have had that same reaction if you'd have been like, oh, man, my child. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
we ain't built like that.
We ain't built like that.
You
You're right.
We know where our bread is, but it's like, man. So I don't care if you just look, man. I bought one of your albums back in 1992. Thank you, bro.
Right.
I appreciate it. You ain't been able to get 1 cent, but you paid your money for that one. So it just, everybody built different. And when that industry, the higher up you so-called get in it, it changed the mindset of a lot of these cats, to where they don't even kind of view themselves as being human no more. I'm just so above everybody else, when that ain't the case, man. All this money, everything you got, every car, every dollar you got came out of somebody who was so-called regular pocket
Right.
that accumulated and that built you up. So, it's the beauty of that independent game. We never lost sight of that, man. Like, man, I don't care if it was 20 years ago or tomorrow. If you love me, I love you. Plain and simple.
When I met Pac, he was so down to earth.
Yeah.
Feel what I'm saying?
That's cool.
I'm talking about like
Right.
me and my partners,
Right.
we young, we some Pac fans.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Like, what up?
Right.
You feel me? We kicked it to the wild. You know what I'm saying? It was super love. When they was filming Jason's lyric, me, Fat Pat was at Jamaica.
Yeah.
Scarface was there. So it's a certain neighborhood group that couldn't stand issues.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, Fat Pat, man, fuck. They ain't say nothing to me.
Yeah.
Like, but Fat Pat ain't no battle rapper.
Right.
You feel me? So the nigga CEO was like, I got 1,000 on my nigga.
Yeah.
He had a bunch of money.
Right.
He was a millionaire.
Right.
Wound up going to the feds, came on. But anyway, he was putting all his money in the rapper. That nigga want to be like us.
Yeah.
When I tell you, Kate, I demolished him.
Yeah.
Won that band.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right.
And Trish and Bokeem Woodbine.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my God.
Who is that?
We never You ain't never seen that shit in New York. You feel what I'm saying? Cause nigga, I'm going, hold up, nigga. What you got?
Right.
Talking that shit,
Right.
bitch, you might get shot.
Right.
Cock-eyed nigga with them red glasses. Turn around, dog. You feel me?
Oh, see, you ain't got a chance when he's straight attacking you in real time.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, this ain't something I already had wrote. It's like, dude, this dude talking about your glasses, your shoe right on the spot. You can't beat that. You ain't beating that, bro.
And that's the way I got on all the big concerts with the Cash Money and everybody in college in Lafayette.
Right.
I went up there and did that. They used to be like, man, when you let me? I was like, let me get the mic. What?
Yeah.
Man, you ain't finna get this motherfucking mic. There's 2,000 people in here. And dudes
Watch
be
what I do to him.
Dudes be like, man, you in the mic.
Yeah.
So once I grabbed about every hood, every block, you feel me? You know, you can niggas say what they want to say. They saying the same shit I was saying in 90, 90. Swinging the mic.
Right.
You feel me?
No question, man.
It's the culture.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Bitch, pay homage.
Yeah, come on, man.
You feel me?
Come on, man.
So many, man, there's so many motherfuckers. Like, the same people I told me I should be voted on.
Yeah.
Next MC, say, man, this the game owe you so much, bro. And when I used to ask for what's owed to me, niggas look at me as a bitter rapper. You feel me?
Nah, bro. Nah, don't never let them put that stamp on you, bro. Like, I ain't bitter, bro. I just know what I'm worth. I know what I did, and I know what I'm still capable of doing. They ain't got nothing to do with being bitter. Y'all ain't gonna put that label on me because y'all ain't understanding where I'm coming from. So, man, I tell you, look, man, don't never be hesitant to pop your collar like, nah, bro, this is what I'm worth, man. I done had to turn down amounts of money that I felt like was disrespectful to me because I'm like, well, nah, bro. And if I just seen that you just gave such and such this, and I might even I'm gonna be real enough to say, well, okay, man, I might not be where he is. I understand why you gave him that, but you ain't just finna just roach me like that. You know what I'm saying? My respect will go down if I just take anything now. Cause the word gonna get out on that. Exactly. He'll do it for 200. And like sometimes you gotta, nah, bro, I can't let you do it like that, man. You know?
Yeah, that's what's so crazy about this game. You feel me? You bet 35, 4 bands, pow, and then it's the holidays or something, and you go into that 2-month drought. Once you accept that 2,000, that nigga gonna tell everybody else, I got it for this.
Yeah, without a doubt.
You feel what I'm saying?
Without a doubt. I do that on hookup. I do it with people I mess with that I show love to. I'm like, man, don't tell nobody what I charged you. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna be thinking that that's what it is, and that ain't what it is, man. So you know,
man, it's rappers in the camp. You know, they would call me like, E, what you want for a show? I said, so what they paying you?
Yeah.
Man, come on, man, don't worry about that.
Right.
What?
Right.
What the fuck you mean?
Right.
I'm trying to make sure.
I got a gauge spot. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So, roles reversed. I should say, man, what you want for a show? What they paying you? Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I remember my artist manager told me, we was at 979, I was doing the interview, and he was like, man, don't nobody really know the artist. He knew. But we want you to, when you perform at the end of your set on the Los Magnificos.
Oh, when they did Houston. When they
that's the bad.
It was
another
one. I don't know which one it was.
Yeah.
It was a big one. That big one, pack.
Yeah.
You know, that's one with 20,000 in there.
That's the one they did out Houston. That's the biggest one they had.
Okay.
That was the baddest one.
All right. Yeah. Well, this artist, he wound up getting a major deal and everything. So, but didn't nobody know him.
Yeah.
So at the end of my set, I went to freestyling. Boom, boom, boom. Brought him out. Boom, boom. He went right into, his new song.
Yeah.
Man, by I want to say 6 months later, he popped.
Right.
So a dude called me and said, say, man, can you get so-and-so? I said, how much? I said, that nigga probably high.
Right.
I said, what you got? He said, I got 15 bands. I said, well, let me call him. I called him and said, say, bro, dude got 15 bands. He was like, shit, I charge 15. I said, well, do it for like 10. Let me make 5.
Right.
You're like, hell nah, man.
Ooh.
So I'm sitting there like,
Ooh, man.
you around my kids, feeding them.
Ah.
I said, all right, I tell you what. I just won't be on the show.
Yeah.
Give me the booking fee. Now I gotta get that to my manager. And the hip hop guys came.
Wow.
And they slapped him off his
How
drum.
soon we forget.
Pow!
Yeah, that's cold.
It became a one-hit wonder.
Yeah, man. That's how it go, man. That's the nature of the game, man. E.S.G, the legend, is up in this thing. I wanted to ask you something real quick too, because like your personality, bro. Like we was talking about Instagram and all that. See, a lot of people don't understand that getting down in the rap game, it ain't just about your music and how good you are. And with this social media, it's about attracting people to your personality too. That make more people want to follow you. That make people want to check out your music and all that. And I've seen you with a lot of other legends. I saw you a while back. I don't know, years too. I don't know how long ago. What it was. I saw you was messing with Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you, bro, how you feeling about the situation with Deion? A lot of people mad because he left and all that. I wasn't one of the people that was mad because he left, because my take on it was that anything in life, if you come into something and when you leave from it, it's better than what it was when you got there, I look at that as a plus. What's your view on the whole thing with him leaving Jackson State and all that?
I mean, Florida State was his first dream job.
Gotcha.
So when he didn't get that, like shit, let me bring some sauce to the swag.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like swag won't popping like that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
At all.
And he told you how raggedy shit was. If you look at that's like you go look at what Katie equipment opposed to
Back in the hood, yeah, somewhere, yeah.
right, in the hood somewhere.
Yeah.
You feel me? So he turned Jackson State around. Anybody with common sense know this man. He say he don't want to do NFL, but he want to play for a championship.
Right.
You feel me? You want to play against the people you making commercial with. You want to play against Nick Saban. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't want to do the same thing over and over and over.
Right.
You feel me? So Brett Favre stole money from this
Man, come on, man. Come on,
and they ain't
bro.
worried about that.
Say it.
So many people do. You feel me? Do it's like our culture. You can't do nothing right. Had he stayed there, they would have called him, man, that boy crazy. He should have.
Yeah.
See, this why this the underground dialogue. See, we ain't gonna pull no point. Look, Brett Favre stole money from the welfare in the state of Mississippi. Bro.
Millions of money.
Millions of money that he knew that he was out of pocket for taking, because the text message proved that he was like, is anybody gonna find out where I got this money? Now, Deion was given $300,000 out of his salary every year, out of a salary that wouldn't give him that much money, giving it back to the school. Legit giving it back, putting money into the facilities up and down, the turf was messed up, all this different stuff. He cut the grass himself one time on the field now. So I'm like, so the people who kind of, in my opinion, who kind of just shoot him down because, oh man, he left the HBCU, stuck out and all that. Look, had he never came, the upgrades that they did get, they wouldn't be in place. They're still in place. He didn't take what he did with it when he left.
Right.
It's still there. It's still in place. So I mean, bro, man, look, man, we got to stop being so quick to just condemn our own people and shut our own people down. And like I said, when you seen this man Brett Favre just steal all that money, and then they don't hardly even talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my bad, man. You triggered me when you said that, because that was a great point, man.
It's just like you see in our community, bro. It could be your brother, your cousin, your best friend. He might do something small.
Yeah.
Ready to shoot, kill him.
Yeah.
You feel me? Or you might shoot and kill him.
Yeah.
Or you ready to fight him. You feel me? These Jones be fighting their own parents and shit nowadays.
Yeah.
Now, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Let him tell you, boy, get your black ass across that street.
Right.
You feel me? Put your hands up, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's
You can let them disrespect you.
That's
to
a
the fullest.
conditioning process.
Let a boss disrespect you to the fullest.
Yeah, every day. You hate the job.
Hate the job, but he handling your ass like a mother. You don't say nothing to him. Go home, take it out on the kids.
Right.
You feel me? Your significant other.
Right.
You know, so you know, we are real savages.
Yeah, we've been conditioned, man, to hate each other. And like when you was talking about even with saying about a brother was envious of my brother when he was doing his thing, rising up in the rank. It's more so about, man, just seeing what he have in him, or seeing what your brother and sister have in them, and not being envious of it, but saying, man, how can I get like him? Come talk to him. Hey man, how you did what you did, bro? I'm trying, you know, you mind me asking you these questions? You know, so we just got to get out of that envy, man, that's been bred in us, because we don't understand that it's whatever God got for us, we gonna get it. And it's enough of whatever for everybody. But we gotta put our foot on the gas and put our work in, man. That's the truth, that's it.
I got a question for you though. Throughout the whole ordeal, through the sickness, who's the person that surprised you that you wouldn't thought would have came through for you so hard? Or that's one.
You know,
that says a lot about your kid.
My son.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my son. Yeah. You feel me? Let me see what.
The kind of list gonna be short, though, most of the time. You know?
I might be forgetting somebody, but I died.
Yeah.
It ain't that hard to get. You feel me? You know.
Yeah.
You know.
I saw the other night where you put up that they starting to reduce your chemo visits and all that, so you started to separate yourself from that, man. I was like, yeah, I did a little fist pump at the computer when I read it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you've been feeling better lately, or how?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. When I the way we were finna go to the BET Awards, well, man, I used to cry.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
It used to be a pain in my
back.
Right. Never know else. It was a pain in my back.
Right.
Like if I go to the restroom, I couldn't stand up and urinate.
Right.
I would have to sit down.
Right.
It's like, cause it feel like I'm standing up used to make me feel like I'm shit on myself.
Right.
So you know, I ain't really understanding what it was. You feel me?
Right.
So that night when you finna go to the music award, he's like, man, you better take your ass back to the doctor. So I go to the hospital, and I threw up 4 gallons of liquid. Yeah. In mom's in the hospital, right? So all these people keep running looking in my room. I don't, you know, because I lost my sense of smell like 6 months prior to me finding out I had cancer. Right. So I thought it was COVID or something. So my sense of smell would come back every, you know, once, twice, maybe 3 times a month. So I say, why they keep coming out and looking in my room? Because the liquid smell like shit. Yeah. Like what? So I don't know what the doctor finna come tell me. The next morning he comes and say, we found you got a mass on your colon, you know, about the size of an apple. Now, he cut me open. Had the surgery. I was still able to walk. Right. And stuff, you know, go to the restroom. Right. Myself after that surgery. But the doctor, he seen it was still particles and stuff in there. He needed to go back and clean it. Man, that second surgery was a mother. Yeah. I couldn't walk after that second surgery. Right. If it had whatever that thing in my mouth. The trachea in my mouth. That shit would get on my goddamn nerves. Right. You feel me? I had that. Right. I had that damn near a month. Right. You feel what I'm saying? On the liquid diet. You feel me? But I ain't gonna lie. That medicine was good, you know. When I started hurting real bad, it was a certain medicine they would give me, but they would only give it to me every 4 hours. Yeah. So my pain would just be, I like, man, bring me my medicine. And so, after the 3 months, I got out, doing my little visit. The pain in my back started easing up. Yeah. So they would give me all like strong ass morphine pills. Right. But that shit made me sick. Right. But you get constipated on that shit, it was giving me high ass fever. So the doctor said, you know what? you just take Tylenol. And if I could prescribe you weed, if it was legal here,
I was just about to say, because
I prescribe you weed.
Right.
He said, but you can go get you some CBD. So the form of chemo that they put the port in, they was finna start the chemo.
Yeah.
But you can't start till all this here.
Clear
You
it up.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? All this.
Right.
So by the time they hit, my back was still hurt. I'm like, why my back still hurt?
Yeah.
They found a little back there between my bladder. I mean, right under my bladder.
Yeah.
So that's why I got these two bags back here
Right.
coming from my kidneys.
Right.
Because when your kidneys, when you urinate, it go down like that. So this last little piece of motherfucking whole ass cancer
Yeah.
is blocking my urine.
Right.
So nigga, I've been in the hospital when I first met. Nigga, I'm like this. I'm like, ah!
Yeah. Right.
I hate.
Right.
Ah! It's like little drips of blood coming out of the nurse. I'm like, man, I don't know.
Right. Right.
So doctor told me what it was. So he said if he would have started chemo before finding that,
Yeah.
it would have been a waste of time.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
this one here don't need the regular chemo.
Right.
It's a lighter form of it. So that's why I was excited. He told me I only do it once every 3 weeks.
Right. Right.
About 3 months I had my surgery.
Man, I'm gonna say this, bro. Because on the cool, like everything, all that you just described, man. I mean, I think that, man, if people don't hear, see, because you're so transparent with it from the beginning, man. And it's like I seen all the love that everybody had for you, like when you were posting this stuff. And you know, I post, hey man, we got a show next week. You get a few likes, you get a few, but when he was posting this going through what he was going through, man, you 1,000, 2,000 like, and I was just like, man, that's all the love that everybody got for E, you know. But also, people respect the transparency, man, because it ain't none of nobody's business, you know what I'm saying? All the stuff that you tell me, that ain't even none of nobody's business. But the fact that you expressing that I think it'll motivate somebody else that's going through it, like, man, you know, because this man is a legend, this man is a celebrity, this man is, to me, one of the greats. So for him to stand up there just break that down like that, it's an inspiration. I mean, in my eyes, to anybody, bro. Straight up, man. Fearless like that, bro. I don't think I could do it, man. Y'all wouldn't have saw me. They wouldn't have knew where I was.
I got the whole of that song. He sang, you know, he directed that song. He was like, man, don't tell him how your story. Nah. You know, and went out, but I gave my son my phone. Once I got admitted to the hospital, I gave him my other phone.
Yeah.
I ain't want to see no see nothing.
Right.
Man, bro, okay, when I got out, and I seen how many people showed me love.
Come on, man.
That shit was overwhelming.
Man, flowers, man.
You feel me? That shit was overwhelming.
Come on.
I'm talking about niggas who I know don't like me.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Was, man, I'm praying for you,
Come
bro.
on, man.
I got love for you.
Love that.
And you know, some people like, you know, that's cause people love to see this and love to see that. But they heart wouldn't let them hate. They heart. It was like, you gotta be real.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And you know, and that showed me how many people really love me.
Man, bro.
I used to look at certain things just like on Instagram and stuff. You know, certain people I didn't even know you was following. It's like look. Anytime you see it, it's a like by E.S.G.
Man.
You know, and that in itself probably does a lot. Even, you know, he's certain people be scared to show the love, right? Not one bit.
Oh, they be like, so they
too
had
cool
that,
for
they
school.
had that hardness in their heart, to where they can't, like you say, these people that didn't like you, they can't let that go. To say, have a human moment, to say, well, I'm going through something. Whatever we was arguing about, that don't mean nothing right now. I'm saying, let me hit the man up and let him know. But like I said, we praying for you, we love you, bro. So that be the thing. People who can't let that go in a moment like that, they got to work that out on their own. You know what I'm saying? So I can imagine just how that felt to just have all that pouring in. It's like, man, this how y'all feel, because a lot of people don't get that. People will give it up sometime in a bad situation, but they won't give it up just on the record.
Yeah.
And we got to get more in the habit of giving that love up just because.
Yeah.
You know, just because.
And you got your high school body back now. What?
I ain't have.
You ready to go?
I remember I lost 40 pounds one time, about 6 years ago when I was really working out. I was 300 when I went to the hospital. My stomach is flat.
Man,
Like,
come on, man.
you know, so I just be doing little shit here and there.
Yeah.
Nothing really. You know, when I'm private, a little yoga type shit.
Yeah.
But eventually I'm gonna get a little cut up.
No doubt.
That's just gonna help me with my
No
moves and all. I had the other night when they did the Swiss House reunion.
Yeah.
Holly Grove did him and he said, "Where you and he at?" He said, "We over da. He said, "Man, they got a Swiss House reunion." So we got there, you know, the whole Swiss House was there. You know, I've been cool with all of them. So I immediately walk up, that mentality. I tell, I try to sing, watch about 5 songs.
Yeah.
I say, no, everybody doing like one song.
Yeah.
I say, man, I need to freestyle and do one of my
Yeah.
I didn't know he was gonna put me on last.
Yeah.
Man, that freestyle, they went bananas. You feel me?
I'm surprised.
I hadn't did it.
Yeah, right.
You feel me? Then right after that, I went and did a comedy show.
Yeah.
Shut that bitch down.
And see, that's another thing. See,
I was the black club and the white club. Shut that bitch down.
here's the thing too, man. With E, you another dude, well, I ain't say another dude. You one of the rare type of dudes that ain't scared to branch out and do some stuff outside the box, outside the norm. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna never do nothing but rap. That's me. You know what I'm saying? But to get on stage and do comedy, which is the hardest field of entertainment to me, make strangers laugh, out the blue, rap, movies, all the different things that you have done, man. You know, you just an example of like, you know, when you play ball, they say, man, you gotta leave it all on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You don't never wanna be 75, 80 years old and be regretting stuff that you wish you would have did, but I ain't do it because I was scared. I felt like they gonna laugh at me or something like that. So that's just another thing about you, bro.
Somebody dared me to do comedy, right?
Yeah.
So I pulled up to the comedy spot the first time. I was just getting that joke up. You feel me? This night when I went and did it and killed it, I was real nervous because I hadn't did it in a while. But man, about 2 years ago, about 3 years ago, I did like 30 shows.
Yeah.
I started really getting paid. I did improv,
Right.
but I didn't understand the comedy business.
Right.
So like, you know, people was paying me my rap prices as a comedian.
Yeah.
And I heard a couple of people mumbling like, man,
I ain't that.
right, you feel me?
They gave me 75, right?
Yeah, so they were, so, you know,
And a free drink.
and people were like, man, come over here and do something over here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got 100. In my mind, I'm in boss form.
Right.
Like, man, I ain't coming. Then somebody told me, bro, you gotta hit all the comedy rooms to build, you feel me? So I sit down a minute. Nah, I got time.
Yeah.
You feel me? When I was in the hospital, oh my God, I was itching to do
Yeah.
Thinking all type of
Yeah, I've been a class. I've been a fool to ride to school, but you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I had to learn comedy.
Yeah. Different now.
Yeah, I mean, cause I go out there and say
anything.
Yeah.
say some shit that's too gangster.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I pay attention to what's going on.
Yeah, and to get your filter down.
Yeah, I gotta get the filter
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
If you want to get rich,
Right.
You didn't have your filter on that last one, though.
Right.
The white folks club.
I did. I ain't say no. You white. You with me. You with me. So I can say you with me. What you think? What you think with no filter?
No, it was.
See, when I say no filter,
Only reason I say that because they really didn't know. They really, you know what I'm saying? It was like the black folks club. You know
when
what
I
I'm
say
saying?
no filter, I mean put a filter on.
Yeah.
That means don't put a Kanye.
Yeah, okay.
You feel me? You can talk about dick and all you want to. As long as you ain't bashing somebody's sexuality, bashing, they.
He created a line for himself, and I ain't gonna go past this line right there, the imaginary line.
I you know.
Yeah.
You know.
We went to that club before that one though, and the dude got on before him. He decided he was gonna start janking. I said, damn, why he do that?
Oh yeah.
So he had already had a little skit. He told me what the play out is. So when he got there, he was like, "Fuck the skit, put the beat on."
Yeah.
And just told his ass.
He was
up.
trying to shoot some slugs at you.
See, the very
That's
first,
how comedians do.
that's
it.
how they do it.
Yeah.
Very first time I did comedy, when I went in jam packed, I always start. They always put me on laugh.
Yeah.
Comedians say, "Oh, E.S.G. finna do comedy." Man, they must not be getting paid rapping no more.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
But he had on a ton of fake jewelry.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait to get up there. And I couldn't wait to get up there and talk about it.
Yeah.
I say, you the one that ain't getting paid with that fake ass jewelry.
Yeah. You
If
lost.
Tore his ass up. You feel me? But this particular night when he talking about, when I walked in, nobody had really seen me.
Yeah.
And you know, from the legal diet shit, I lost 100 pounds.
Yeah.
So as soon as I walked in, he like, that's E.S.G. Man, you know how them S.U.C. niggas, that's, what you doing, smoking? You smoking this, you know? So, you know, I'm a gangster.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, certain thing,
Yeah.
snitch,
Right.
okay? Bitch, I ain't never smoked.
Yeah. Watch your mouth.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I might have did the other form of it,
Yeah.
but I ain't smoked shit.
Yeah.
But weed.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna look. Me and Scooter, we just smoke Scooter.
Yeah.
So I told South Sport, I say, look, it's my time to go play Luther Vandross. Let me hold you tight.
Yeah.
But before the song came on, I say, now this stool is you, and I'm Luther.
Man.
I say, Luther had a concert right there at the arena. Caught you walking home one night, this is what he sung to you. And when you hear those words to that song,
Yeah.
it sounds like Luke just kidnapped you. You feel me? Yeah, that shit was crazy though, but it is what it is. So,
OG, man. E.S.G. up in, man. I want to say this before we wrap up, man. I appreciate you, brother. Because
appreciate you.
I was thinking that, I said, man, there ain't never been a time that I hit E up and asked him to do something, and he didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's over the years. You know what I'm saying? I remember one time I was shooting a video, and I was calling people up on spur of the moment. And like when I did that on my side video, you know, and he just went, man, meet me up there. We pulled up at the screw shop and just did a little scene, sat in the car, bobbed the head, 5 minutes. It ain't never been a time where he just was like, man, I can't make it. No, I ain't. You know, even today. Yeah. So I always appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You one of the greatest, man. And not just forget the rapping, bro. You one of the realest. You know what I'm saying? One of the realest, just coolest brothers I ever been around, man. And, you know, I wish you the best. I know you got some music coming. Let us know
about
what you
get
too. Yeah, anything you got going, let us know about it. And then you do the same as well, brother. You know, y'all welcome.
Well, we negotiating with other movies, so I ain't gonna say them, but we got one coming out, The Squad. My dog Juan Villarreal. It's about one basically. It's about H-Town in the 90s.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Man.
And
cornbread going.
yeah, me and my brother, you know, we got a bar about Fifth Ward.
Yeah.
We some gangsters, you feel me?
Yeah.
You know, I get to shoot some police, do all kind of shit like that.
Right.
So we got that, but Southside Still Holding dropped when I was in the hospital. Bun, Pimp, Slim, I got a bad one with Scarface. Me and him got a bad one called Perspective. I got everybody on that whole city, a bunch of new artists. Al Crocker got my son on there. But I got the blue tape about to come out. Then we about to drop Cultivated. You feel me? I think that's pretty much it.
On the 16th, No Money. You got to sing.
Oh yeah, oh man, that's why I was shocked. Now we don't play music. Damn. We got to do sing. It's all good now.
Yeah.
We can
play it afterwards.
No, we good.
Yeah.
This conversation has been amazing. We got like you said, No Money, but I'm living to tell you what all he got going on.
Yeah.
I got Busy Blurry dropping. I'm thinking about dropping in February, but I got a partner, he rap too. So I told him if he drop his, I'll just push mine back so I can promote his. So that's what I'm waiting on right now.
Look, man, see, this a dying breed, bro. Man, all this cutthroat and envy and jealousy going on in the game, man. Brothers say, hey, man, I'm going to hold mine back and that you're going to put, not just say I'm going to hold mine back and that you're going to drop yours. I'm going to hold mine back that you drop yours and then I'm going to help you promote yours.
There you go.
I mean, them principles we gotta incorporate, bro. Give your Instagram on social media.
Man, I'm Baby Sam, BABYSAM_52. I'm Baby Sam on all platforms. Tell Alexa to play my shit while you smoking, cleaning up. I got anything for everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
We got your Instagram. We gonna make sure we have it all on screen with everybody.
I'm about to leave with y'all.
And it's all good.
With y'all keys. I'm like, what the hell? My pocket's so heavy.
Much love, man. Y'all have just seen an incredible episode of the Underground Dialogue podcast where the name speaks for itself, man. It's your big brother K-Rino and my brother Key-Stove. And
the key still a E.S.G.
E.S.G, man. This ain't something that we normally do, but we gonna clap it up for my brother. There you go. So we will catch y'all next go round, man, with another hot one. And peace and blessing, y'all, man. God bless, man. One love. What's up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino, and check this out, man. The Underground Dialogue podcast is offering advertising opportunities, man. You can promote your business, you can promote your video, your song, whatever it is that you have, man. Reach out to us if you're interested in promoting on the Underground Dialogue podcast. All you gotta do is email us at undergrounddialoguepodcast@gmail.com. Get it. And man, look, we got some merch that's just gonna blow y'all mind. Just gonna blow y'all. When y'all see the merch, y'all gonna be wanting to just dive through the screen.
We got some coming for you, man. We building, man. We building. So watch that as we grow.
Already.